First up to this event is the Diplomat. None of these cars have ever endured anything quite like what they're about to face, so who's gonna win this is anyone's guess. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, this is gonna be bad. These cars all have quite a long way to travel. Remember, the goal is to keep as many wheels on as possible. You got 3 wheels left. The question is, how many wheels will have left though? Oh, we just lost the engine. That is a lot of points right there. That is 6 points. However, it does seem that it will be coming to a stop with 3 remaining wheels. So that is 3 points for the Diplomat. Next up to bat is the Wallaby. So this car has done surprisingly solid in all of its events so far. So, I mean, considering what it is. So I would not be surprised if it surprised everyone. That being said, it does have such a high ride height that those wheels are extra protruded for it to catch on something. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this might not be a good launch. Actually, this is going really smoothly. The last thing that you want to do going down here is to roll. Oh, we just lost 2 wheels. That's okay, the Wallaby is 4-wheel drive, meaning it only needs those back 2 wheels. Actually, any 1 wheel, and it still has a chance at those 6 points. Alright, it looks like the Wallaby is going to come to a stop with 2 wheels remaining. It only has to show some form of movement. It does not have to be controlled. Can it move? Oh, what a shame for the Wallaby. Nope, it appears that the Wallaby is unable to move itself, and therefore is only going to receive 2 points in this challenge. Next up is the Pilgrim. So I don't have to say this for you to be able to tell that this car is beefy. It's got nice wheel arches covering the tires. It doesn't have a ridiculously high ride height, meaning it should have a solid chance at retaining most of its wheels. Again, this is also an all-wheel drive car, meaning that it only has to retain 1 wheel to have the possibility of motion. So, let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this could be bad. The one thing you don't want to do is land on your engine or get into an uncontrolled spiral. We've lost 1 wheel. But it seems to be slowing its pace down. Nope, it's gaining momentum again. It seems to be slowing down and stopping to roll a bit. Oh, it looks like it's lost another wheel. But it does only need 1 wheel remaining. Just 1. The engine is still going. So that front right wheel is right on the edge of getting just completely shredded off. Oh, that just lost that last front wheel. If it loses this last wheel, it's not going to be capable of scoring any points. But it looks like it has landed with that last wheel intact. Alright, the Pilgrim has come to a stop. Is it capable of movement? Oh, yes it is. Wow. I was not sure if it was going to be. It's trying to push a lot with very little grip now, but we did get some movement out of there. It is capable of turning that wheel and is capable of movement. That will be 7 points to the Pilgrim. The Ember is up next. So, this is really not likely to be a good event for the Ember. It's not quite as rigid as its competitors, and it's not all-wheel drive. It is rear-wheel drive. So if it loses both of its back two wheels, it's not capable of getting those last 6 points. Let's see how it does, though. 3, 2, 1, go. Starting off in a rough landing. Right away, this chassis and the suspension just took the entire force of the car's landing. However, it might be able to get through here without catching any major rolls. Let's see, it hasn't really spiraled all that badly. It looks like, oh, it's lost a front wheel, but it looks like it's in a pretty stable slide. No, it's catching a roll now. Its best chance is if it can just slowly ease to a stop without any more uncontrolled rolls. Oh, looks like we're going back into a no. Oh, it was looking so good. This is exactly what you don't want to happen while you're going down this mountain. However, I can still hear the engine is going. It doesn't read damaged. So it still might be capable of movement. At the very minimum, it will be receiving 3 points. But is it capable of movement? Oh, yes it is. Oh, yes it is. The Ember is capable of full movement. It will be leaving this event with 9 points. Next up is the Mayan. The Mayan has, I would say, about as solid chances as the Pilgrim did. So the Pilgrim is still our second place with 7 points. Let's see if the Mayan can take it all. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, yeah, don't want to hit the ref. That's not going to go over well in the official standings. Not getting too bad of... Oh, I jinxed it. That's a horrible roll. This is now becoming one of the worst rolls that we have seen. Oh my god. Just look at the speed at which this thing is moving. Oh, this is not looking good for the Mayan. However, it should be noted, it still has all 4 tires. If it can control this and get a solid landing... Oh, it just lost its front left tire. There's still a chance at matching the Ember, however. But is it capable of movement? From the looks of its rear suspension, it is not optimistic for the Mayan. It's still capable of steering at that front right tire, though, so let's find out. Oh my god. Wow. Whoa. Just wow. Alright, the Mayan is going to leave this event tying the Ember at 9 points. Alright, next up is the SLFA. The Mayan and the Ember have set a high bar. Will the SLFA be able to join them, or perhaps will it be able to beat them? 3, 2, 1, go. Are not built for these rocks. It had a very rough time getting going. We've already lost the air in one of the tires. However, it is keeping all of its tires in the air. An excellent strategy, might I add. Oh, it looks like it's lost air and yet another tire. However, it's coming to a controlled slide. Not something we have seen be performed very frequently in this event so far. Is this going to ruin its strategy? It looks like it might. No, it is regaining control of the situation. Oh, it's lost its front left wheel. And with it, there goes its chance of topping the event boards today. However, it looks like it will be coming to a stop with 3 wheels remaining, meaning it may have a chance at tying its 2 competitors. Is it still capable of movement? Yes, it is. And with that, the SLFA will join the Ember and the Mayan at 9 points. Alright, we have seen a lot of unexpected successes in this event so far, will the Maclara be able to join that list? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's keep in mind here, the Maclara is mainly competing against the Pilgrim at this point, so it really just needs to beat 7 points, or at least make 7 points. The worst thing that could happen for Maclara in this event is to score a 0. That would be a huge damage in its overall standings, and give the Pilgrim a major leg up. Maclara has already lost 2 wheels going down here. At best, right now, it can match the Pilgrim, assuming it's still capable of movement after all this punishment. Ah, it's lost another wheel. With 1 wheel left, it has got a small chance at coming out well here. All right, it's slowly but surely kind of come to a stop here with 1 remaining wheel. But will that wheel be enough to prove that the Maclara is still capable of movement? Let's find out. Coming to a stop. You know what? It's not much, but I think I would declare this as movement. It's still capable of turning that wheel, which is the most important part. It can stop. It can't go forward. Just don't think that there's enough performance in that 1 wheel left to move this heavy car. However, it is able to rotate the wheels and move backwards. The Maclara will be leaving this event with 7 points. Next up, to prove itself as a durable option for motorists, is the Barry. The Barry could really use a win in this tournament, so a high score in this event could make or break a bottom tier placement for the Barry. Let's see how it performs in 3, 2, 1, go. And not a speedy launch off the cliff as expected from the Barry. Unfortunately, it seems to have taken a damaging impact early on in the fall. The engine sounds to still be running, but with a hit like that, who knows what other damage it could have done inside. The best thing the Barry can try and do at this point is keep all of its wheels, as it seems highly unlikely that it will be able to maintain movement at this point. And the engine in the Barry is gone. All it can hope for is to hold on to what wheels it has left and hopefully score. Oh, it's lost a wheel. Hopefully it can aim to score 3 points with its remaining wheels if it can come to a stop without losing them in these last few seconds. Can it do it? It has. Unfortunately, with the main engine broken, the Barry is incapable of displaying movement, and thus will be receiving 3 points in this event. Oh, the engine's just on the ground. For those of you wondering what the Barry's engine looked like outside of it, that's it right there. Right there. It's cute, isn't it? Next up is the Fettuccine. While its main competitors, the Maclara and the Pilgrim, haven't done as well as some of the other competitors in this event, the Fettuccine might be looking at an opportunity to regain some of those desperately needed points, and again, prove that it is the competitor in the high end of this event. Let's see if it can reach that. 3, 2, 1, go. We should be looking for a decent launch off here if it wants to get a good start. Unfortunately, that turbo just did not kick in time. Oh, we've begun with a loss of spoiler. So far, nothing appears to be incredibly wrong except for some cosmetic damage. It actually appears to be in perfect form thus far down the mountain. Can it contain this? can it continue this? Looks like it's not even going to launch itself up with any speed, let it get more flips. It is just going to gently roll down with all 4 wheels. And it has come to a stop. Apparently the parking brake got engaged at some point. A sneaky but effective tactic from the Fettuccine. And it is fully capable of motion. Wow. As no rules have officially been broken, the Fettuccine will be leaving this event with 10 points. Last and most definitely least up to compete is the Common Turismo. It has been spending the early parts of this challenge where the other cars were competing, making its way back up the hill so that it could compete in this event. Will the long and slow drive up the mountain have been worth it? Let's find out. In 3, 2, 1, go. So first things first, we're going to find out if the Common Turismo is capable of making it through this rocky terrain. And that's going to be a test all on its own for this guy. Actually doing a pretty decent job here. Getting nice and close to the ref. And away it goes. Oh, immediately a very rough start for the Common Turismo. Oh, both front wheels immediately sheared off. Oh, all 4 wheels gone. Seems that the Common Turismo has really wasted its time getting back up the mountain to compete in this event. Just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and turn off the engine. It doesn't seem to be responding anymore. Common Turismo will be leaving this event with 0 points. However, it should be commended for a substantially good job at protecting the passenger area.